Yeo Eui-ju is a quiet high school girl by day, but at night, she lives a double life. She secretly writes romance web novels under a pen name. Her stories are bold, emotional, and often unrealistic, featuring handsome teachers as romantic leads. But in real life, she struggles. No recognition, no confidence, and constant pressure from school life. Everything changes when she notices 4 mysterious teachers in her school environment. Without meaning to, she starts using them as inspiration for her stories, and unknowingly, her fiction begins to blur with reality. Episode 2. Fiction meets reality. Eui-ju's imagination becomes stronger. The teachers she once only observed start appearing more directly in her life. Small, awkward encounters begin. Strange misunderstandings, unexpected attention from teachers, moments that feel written instead of real. She starts questioning herself. Is this just coincidence, or is her writing somehow influencing reality? Meanwhile, her secret writing life becomes more intense as her stories gain emotional depth. Episode 3, First Real Conflict. Eui-ju accidentally causes a misunderstanding involving Woo-soo, the math teacher. A small incident escalates into tension between them. But instead of ignoring her, Woo-soo begins paying closer attention to her behavior. At the same time, her other story inspirations start reacting in unexpected ways. Her fictional world is no longer separate. It's affecting her real school life. Episode 4. Consequences of her writing. Eui-ju begins to see consequences of her imagination. Her novel, once private, starts reflecting real personalities too closely. She gets suspicious looks, unexpected confrontations, emotional confusion. She tries to distance herself from the teachers, but every attempt only pulls her deeper into their world, especially Woo-soo, who begins noticing patterns in her behavior. Episode 5. Emotional Chaos. Now things shift. Eui-ju is no longer just observing the teachers. She is emotionally involved. Each teacher represents something different. Woo-soo, logic and cold intelligence. Gijon, discipline and intensity. Da-ju, warmth and unpredictability. Dong-ju, comfort and understanding. Her feelings become complicated, and her writing starts reflecting her real emotional confusion. Episode 6. The line is blurring by episode 6. Eui-ju can no longer separate fiction from reality. Her stories begin to feel like predictions. Every interaction with the teachers feels like a scene from her novel, and the biggest fear begins to grow. What if her writing is no longer just imagination, but something that is shaping real events? She realizes she is no longer just a writer. She is part of the story now. Outro, engagement, ending. So now the question is Eui-ju controlling the story, or is the story controlling her? Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share for more K-drama recaps like this, and tell me in the comments, if your imagination became real, would you still write?